Hello? Hello, is anyone in the darkness? Anyone in the void? I haven't been here for a week, so I'm basically a dead streamer. I took a break for any amount of time, therefore nobody will watch me anymore. Hello, welcome. Sup, Cavalier? How's it going? I am tired as shit. Yup. I switch screens. Hello. Boop. Yeah. Pretty good, but my D&D character is also probably going to die soon. Oh, that's unfortunate. Why are they going to die soon? I played some D&D over the weekend. And I'm playing a cat bard. Which is really funny, because I was... What I wanted to play was a character that I feel like a friend played, but what didn't, like, execute super well. So I was like, maybe I'll try my hand at it and see how it goes. So I played the bard, but they're kind of like the sassy bard, like overly sarcastic. We were playing out of a module where you become like slaves in the Underdark, and my character effectively said something like, yeah, wow, and then the 11 prisoners tried to escape from the drow, who all have poison-tipped arrows, and then we got sacrificed to Lolth. Like... because they have the entertainer/storyteller background or whatever. So they're like, yeah, that's a dumb idea. I've heard of stories where people try to escape the drow and they die. So I'm gonna just be a drow slave until I don't have to worry about this shit anymore. Or I'll be dead. Yeah, and then during our escape, I hit 5 attack rolls in a row. I shot 5 hand crossbows, 2 of which had disadvantage, and I hit all of them. And I was like, I didn't know my character was a rogue. I thought they were a bard, but apparently they were a rogue the entire time. Which was really funny, because one of the characters was a... I don't remember what the scenario is called, but it was one of the predetermined, like, NPCs, where they were kind of like a gambler man, right? So before, when one of the boss NPCs came out, or they came out and I was, like, out of range of them, so I turned to that NPC and I said, 20 gold pieces. And they said, bet. To which I then loaded up Freebird on my phone, started playing Freebird, rolled with disadvantage, and hit on like a 16. I'm like... My character is a piece of shit. Like, they're sarcastic, not very socially sensitive. They're supposed to fail eventually. But I managed to shoot the priestess from outside of hand crossbow range. Unfortunately, the drow poison didn't work, because that would have been really funny. But, yeah. It's like, I think I shot 2 guards, the ooze that was in the pool, the priestess as soon as they showed her face. I pieced out of there and then shot a spider that came from off screen as well, and just very silly. I was not supposed to hit that many attack rolls, but I'm glad I rolled well. It allowed me to play up the smugness of the character. He's going to be helping another party with their final boss, who is a demigod great worm with 9th level spells. Well, Yeah, that doesn't seem like you're putting yourself into a winning combat now, does it? Doesn't seem super effective. But yeah, I had fun playing D&D. Maybe that continues or doesn't continue. I found a spider companion, and I tried to, like, shoo them away, but they stowed themselves in my backpack. I thought that was really funny. I was like, I told you to leave. Why are you still here? I even, like, Bardic Inspirationed it, and then told it to leave. We checked to see if Bardic Inspiration required, like, a language barrier, or, like, to know the language, and apparently it doesn't. So that was neat. I was able to bardically inspire my spider. And then it still joined me. But yeah, this week's been really busy. I've just been working on things. The communication in my team has been at an all-time low. So much so that they didn't know I was having a procedure done yesterday. And they were like, where's Flaris? Is Flaris gonna be here working on the project? Because I was checking Discord before I left for my procedure. Luckily, one of my teammates answered, and it's like, Flaris is going to surgery. Like, no, I am not going to be there. So that was interesting. And then even after that, the place where I was getting the procedure was on my hand, and it was still frozen at the time of me needing to finish more deliverables at like 10 at night. And I was just like, you know what, I'm like just so fucking done, you know? I just feel like I have to do way too much for this team. But at least it's over now. I hope that I can play some games in the upcoming week. My hand is still, you know, recovering, so we're playing Spire today because I wouldn't be able to play BlazBlue. I mean, not that I'd be playing BlazBlue on a Friday anyways, but yeah. Well, we know at least he can cast Power Word, Stun, Time Stop, Meteor, Swarm, and Wish. When it was more than that, we just don't know what they are. Yeah, I've heard from a number of people that, like, D&D just falls apart at the higher levels. And based on the things that you said, I'm willing to agree. Hopefully that combat goes well, you know. Hopefully your character wasn't hoodwinked into something they didn't want to do. That'd be unfortunate. It'd be especially unfortunate if that happened and then it was kind of like the DM kind of like coerced you into it, you know? I don't know, just having... He wants to? Okay, well... He hates this dragon? Okay, well... I suppose you have signed your own death wish then. But best of luck. If it goes well, you know, that's cool. But yeah, I just don't know how you'd be able to make a convincing combat when your opponent knows Time Stop and Wish. But it's fine. I've never actually played at super high level anyways, so it's fine. On the bright side, we have the military aid of multiple countries. I'm sure that'll do a whole lot to stall them. So you're saying you have a lot of meat shields. That's what you're saying. Understandable. Yeah. Okay. I think, planning on not streaming for too long today, so perhaps we can get started. I was able to get a little bit of work done yesterday, which was cool. Haven't changed much. Still art and stuff outstanding because I can't draw right now. I can click things. Clicking things isn't too bad, especially because it is not on the dominant clicking finger. But, so I was able to type with my left hand, and then, like, maybe my pointer finger to code things. Then I did some art with my mouse. But yeah, we have now keyworded inspiration, and also temporary inspiration, which kind of makes haste look really stupid when you read it. Gain 2. Temporary inspiration. Which also, yeah, I'm trying this on Aura Excel, because I felt like the drawing cards next turn thing kind of overloaded the extra draw. Like, it was a bit too much. I don't know. So we're giving some functionality back to this, I guess, of like being a scaling option, but it's just, it is only when you plant. So I think that's like a pretty significant nerf. And also it doesn't scale to 2, so. I don't know, we'll see how that goes. Keyword inspiration. Blessing is keyword inspiration. I changed this. So it upgrades to give 2 up front. It's always 1 per turn. I don't think I changed anything else. Play game. Yeah, I'm a little sad too because there's... I'm working on someone's like model right now, and they sent back a lot of good design notes on like changes that they wanted to be done, but I was just like immensely busy and like could not work on it, and now I can't work on it because I can't draw. Unfortunately. Unfortunate. Does it go away when you unplant, or does the temporary inspiration just go away at the end of your turn? End of your turn. So it's kind of like the draw half, where like you plant, you get the temporary inspiration, and then it doesn't trigger at start of turn, because... I mean, I was kind of playing around with that, even with Aura Blessing, but... Because someone, like, asked about the distinction between like this, or they were, like, confused about the redundant text of, like, when the flag is planted and at the start of your turn. Which is, like... Yeah, it's a stance dancing card, for sure. The thing that I'm curious about with this is if it's, like, too broken. Again, like, this for all intents and purposes could just, like, be changed immediately to something else, but it's something I want to play around with, and I haven't gotten a lot of runs in on it. But yeah, someone was confused about the, like, at the start of the turn. I don't know if this was you, Cavalier. I think it might have been someone else. But it's like, why does it say Aura at the top, and then, like, have this giant text box on, like, Aura, and then have a bunch of triggering conditions? And the idea is that, like, this Aura doesn't do anything, actually. Like, it is keyword Aura for the purposes of, like, recall detonate, and, like, it being a power and kind of how it functions, but it only triggers on plant. It does not trigger at start of turn, or anything like that. This is, like, literally only on plant. Same thing with Aura Blessing. This is, like, only at start of your turn. It does nothing on plant. So... we'll see how it goes. I think I had a moderately successful run right before we started, because we had presentations that were variable degrees of interesting. I think that trying to assemble a presentation after a large sprint is kind of miserable. Random rare card or double removal. We've gotten in trouble before trying to transform 2 cards. We're gonna do it anyways. And we got 2 cards that suck. Let's fucking go. Let's go! Alright, well, we need some suspend cards very fast, otherwise we suck, so we're gonna do that. I suppose Terror Reality is also just, like, bad. Oh. Possible to play that strike there. Missing 1 damage. How could I? Oh yeah, I wanted to change this, by the way, and I haven't changed it yet. Missed a strike. Oh shit. That means I can't kill it this turn. That's so funny. Okay. JK. We figured it out. These don't say suspend on them. But do I take Chaser anyways? Because I dropped the strike. We have like a shop and 2 encounters. We're probably fine. It's probably fine. Ooh, these are both really good. Sick. Ah, it's a shame I can't buy the Hopeful Plea. Do I need to take the barrier yet? But yeah, I suppose anything else? Just your D&D campaign. Approaching the big leagues. These don't say suspend. These do not have keyword suspend on them. I don't think I need card draw either, because we got a rewind. Don't think I want recall protect. Maybe I do. Because we only have 2 defense. And we can take defend plus. These are definitely the hands I'm scared of drawing. Mine isn't yet. It's another party the DM is running. My character is getting crossover episoded for that boss fight. I see. Yeah, sorry, I meant to... That's kind of what I meant. Or it sounded like, regardless of the state of your current group, or wherever your character is actually being ran, that you would soon be fighting a dragon. Of some extent. Riptime? Riptime is interesting with Time Fissure. Like that. Yeah, my hand is currently still in pain, by the way. I'm just like... It's one of those things where I'm like, yep, I mean... I really enjoy having to deal with very low-level, kind of dull pain. It's the worst. Command is in the bin. That's cool. A random temporary power spike up to 5 levels for the fight. Well, that's cool. Let's hold Riptime in command. Then we'll dance next turn and do some damage. Fuck! That was supposed to target this one. Hand dexterity, rip. We could definitely use another defensive card. I also like taking the... If I have, like, 1 Time Fissure, I like taking the cards like Temporal Step and stuff. Minus 3 HP, I know, right? Feels bad, man. Do we have enough suspend for this? I think actually upgrading Retrace is better. It's possible we could run into problems here with Knob, but... It wasn't even Knob, let's go! So we can prepare better for next turn to do a bunch of shit by picking up Teriality? Teriality lets us pick up 2 things, including the rip time, and then we can dance a bunch, but I don't think that's important. Is this a redemption arc, or rather the character development arc? By the way, hello. Welcome, Cesar. How are you doing? It's been a while. I think this has been my longest, not really a break in a while, so it's good to see you. I don't think this is the character development arc, by the way. I think we're still in the losing arc. Fatal, but hey, I'm still alive. What do you mean by fatal? Are you dying? You okay? Is everything alright? This is absolutely goofy. I don't know if this works. That was very silly. Turn was very, very silly. No, it's not, but hey, as long as I'm alive, I can fix my life little by little. I appreciate that that is how you see it. I think it's really easy to lose hope. And just kind of be like, yep, everything sucks. And be super doomer-pilled. Not to say that being optimistic is explicitly better, but it sounds like it is useful to you, which is cool. Some people can't afford to have that much optimism. Fucking Dead Branch. I fucking hate Dead Branch. I'm not taking Dead Branch. Dead Branch has killed so many fucking runs for me, it's actually insane. I think this works. Like some people know and never give up, and I won't be the exception. That's interesting. Is that like actually a cultural thing for you? Because I'm completely unfamiliar with Mexican culture, so. But is that like a common like parable in your stories and stuff? Genuine question, I'm like actually asking. I wonder if rip time is too good. Or not rip time, Christ, the other one. Time fissure. Suspend skill. Divination. Sounds good. I mean, I kind of want to, like, actually use this Dimension Walker. I feel obliged to take Tiny Chest. Medical Kit is also good. I mean, I kind of wonder if I'm going to get stuffed in some kind of, like, AoE fight. I'm actually going to make a weird decision here to buy this Fire Potion. Because I feel like I've been in this kind of scenario before. And then I've died to, like... one of the Gremlin encounters or something. And then I just, like... Like, this deck looks completely serviceable and looks like it's on its way to doing things, but... If I die to a random encounter, then I just die. Yeah, like this definitely could have killed me. So we won't fire potion unless we need to. Our only block card here is the temporal step in my graveyard, which is so fucking funny. That's so bad. You die? No way. Yeah, I would never die. Oh my god. I'm gonna tilt off the face of the planet. Am I dead now? I think I die. Oh, is it one off? I think it's one off. That's so funny. No tilt, your model is still vertical? Yes. Thank you for noticing that, Krayos. How are you doing? Doing well, hopefully. I unfortunately don't have... It's one of those things where it's like, I don't know if I have enough to do stuff here. If I gain no block, I can rely on Orichalcum for 6. So if I can kill everything that's not 1, then I can block with Orichalcum. So that's... I don't have enough attacks for that, unfortunately. We try to draw command with divination. And then if we don't, we die. Oh, but we're not taking advantage of Orichalcum if we recall. Hello, sissy boy. How did real life treat you? It was interesting. My hand is currently in pain. Also, excuse you. Excuse you. My title isn't sissy boy, it's honorable flagbearer. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think our only real option here is to draw command, like, right now, and then it'd be, like, really, really good. And we could, like... Yeah, we can do a lot with command here. Otherwise, I'm crying. We don't have 2 attacks to do. Yeah, let's be command. Nope. It's not command. So do we die? I can rip time to pick up divination and command. I could have sanctuaried this turn, but I was like pretty in on drawing command. Then it didn't work out, and now I'm sad. Hey, Rue, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Fucking hell. Yeah. Well, the safe play there was to tear reality for Sanctuary, and I considered it, but it's really unfortunate. I even took the fire potion to try and not lose to a corridor fight, and I still got fucked. Feels bad. Flagbearer is just too weak to slimes. There's just a bunch of slimes around me, and I just get excited. Feels bad, man. Yeah, let's goo. I definitely gooed after that fight. Damn. That deck was doing totally fine. Just, I think I upgraded even at the bonfire before the elite fight, which is probably kind of greedy. Feels aroused, man. We have an emote for that. I think. You're welcome. How do I close the emotes? There we go. Okay, let's try that again. It's a tiny old puzzle. Honestly, I feel like Flagbearer is pretty good against slimes because of the pulse AoE. This is true. However, it is not taking into consideration the lore. The lore of the degenerate who is piloting the Flagbearer. I am personally weak to slimes. Okay. You know what's really funny about that too? This is probably not what Cavalier wants to hear or listen to. But one of my friends was definitely a little too into slimes. And I feel like in our discussions I was like, you know, I don't really relate. I feel like I don't relate. And then I explored slimes, and I thought, nah, I was wrong. I was the clown. I was the clown who did not like slimes. That was me. Fuck, I can't buy the membership card. I'm actually pretty sure I just buy this fair in a bottle, and then hold on to it for the entire run until it's useful. It could be a good idea to have Zatsu talking about your IRL misadventure. What? What is my IRL misadventure? Do you mean in general my IRL misadventures? I will say that I've done one Zatsu before. Because I was experimenting with content and I was like, I wonder if people would be interested in just listening to me, like just doing just chatting, and then I felt like it was kind of hard. I don't know if I try it again, if it'd be interesting, but the reason why your hand hurts, I mean, like, I can talk about that now. Slay the Spire streams are basically just Zatsu streams. Except I can afford to ignore chat when they're being stupid and play the game. That's a joke, by the way. Or is it? Unless? Is it actually a joke? Who knows? Well, yeah. The reason why my hand hurts is because I literally had surgery on my hand. That is why it hurts. Interestingly, the reason why I was getting the surgery done was because there was a thing that was, like, there for a while on my hand. And I didn't really think of getting it removed because it wasn't really an issue. But I decided probably about half a year ago that I was like, no, I'll just, like, start walking through the steps of, like, scheduling appointments and doing stuff to, like, get this thing done. And then yesterday was the time when it got done, and now my hand hurts. My hand hurts because it was literally cut open. That's why. So there isn't a whole lot else to it. I mean, I guess as far as storytelling goes, I could be like, well, you know, I don't even know what interesting part there is, I guess, in the story itself. I'm trying to think. But yeah, it was a pretty, like, it's really funny because, like, it was a very, I think, like, minor procedure is, like, what they said and stuff like that. Like, it's really, like, really small procedure, but when the freezing was wearing off last night, I was like, oh shit. I was basically like, wow, I really hope I fall asleep before this fully wears off, because it's starting to hurt, and I really don't want to have to deal with that. Hope you recover soon, and insurance covered most of it? Yes. I don't think I'm in a well enough financial position to pay for medical procedures that are not already covered. Which is not the best place to be, but who knows. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I was thinking the other day about, I think, just streaming in general, and I've determined that I'm graduating. No, of course not. As soon as Rue joins membership, by the way, I'm graduating. Like, no. I know, I was thinking about it, and some other general thoughts that have been going through my mind. And I don't know. I feel like the thing in my head was, like, I really enjoy streaming because I get to be Flaris. If that makes sense. Like, there's a lot of... I think there's a lot to do with like, people talk about, like, community, or people talk about, like, being surrounded by people who, like, you want to be surrounded by fans, like, you want to have the people surrounding you, and you want to have the wealth and the, you know, the attention. And I think I'm gonna continue working towards that, because maybe somewhere in my future that'd be interesting to experience. So I'm gonna try and do my best at whatever I do. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I do. I think the way that I framed it before is to try to be one of the more level-headed people. More of the level-headed spaces on the internet. You know, because a lot of people are very excitable. I think a lot of places on the internet are very inflammatory and excitable, and it's unfortunate because I feel like when I read some of those opinions, or I read some of those, or I read things, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm just reading bot messages. Like, that's what it feels like. So hopefully I can give the experience of not talking to a bot. I think that's what I try to do. But I don't know. I think it's nice getting to talk to a real person. I got a little bit sidetracked from the thing that I was going to say, but yeah, I think I like getting to be Flaris. It's nice. It is something I don't mind doing. US healthcare is a pain in the ass. Sometimes I just think it's easier for y'all to book a trip to Mexico. And the same, recently I ended a 4-year relationship. It's hard to see things as they were. At least she did it frontal and sincere. 2024 hits different, TBH. Yeah, sorry. I maybe there was a more pertinent context for when that was said, but yeah. I don't know. I'm just an individual in my own tiny corner of the internet, saying things into the void, as anyone else does. But I feel like, particularly more recently, I've been questioning, like, what am I doing? What am I doing on the internet? I don't know. Like, I think people are... Like, where am I at right now? Like, 3 years in, or something like that? I think people are attracted to value. Like, if you... content probably needs to have some kind of value behind it for people to care about it. Otherwise, they'll just click off, you know? And I can't for the life of me think of what kind of value I bring, I guess. Just in general. Because if you think about it, like, I'm just some variety streamer who plays games and is silly sometimes. But then if you think about the amount of people who can fill that niche, there's kind of like a lot. I don't know if you know this, I don't know if any of the viewers know this, but there's like 20 billion more people who are doing exactly what I am doing, and you can feel free to go do that at any time. So I don't know. I was feeling maybe a little down, particularly on Wednesday, because I was like, you know, a little bit busy with technician school stuff for sure, but I was definitely like, man, why? I don't feel like going live, you know? Like, I just don't feel super good. I suppose I was feeling kind of down. For a blessing, probably very good. And yeah, it's like, I don't know if I bring value, I can probably think about it some more and then go from there. Yeah, I think Design the Spire is good. You can export the concept to other games. I think I've tried to do that in the past. I tried looking at level design of a couple of things. Like, I think the walkthrough we did of the ashtray maze was actually, like, very, very interesting. I really liked how they did a lot of the lighting. It felt like the beat mapping of it was, like, very, very precise. Because I think a lot of people look at something like the ashtray maze and then go like, whoa, this is like a wild and wacky experience, it's so chaotic. But like, really, the degree of control and precision I think that the level designers executed for the ashtray maze is like kind of artistically masterful, if that makes sense. And I think some people don't appreciate that, which is unfortunate. Not to blame people for not appreciating it, but more that, like, it's hard to, you know, look that in depth and be like, no, actually, the stuff they're doing here is insane. Or not even insane, but just, like, the stuff they're doing is, like, very impressive. I think that's more it. Inspiration! Whoa! It's got a cool little icon now. Same with Blessing. Could do a one Flagbearer hackathon, where you rush to do a mod or a minigame. Yeah, see, that's the interesting thing, is that I feel like that's where I fall short a lot, where, like, I think as, like, if you were a programmer by trade, like, you are very specifically, like, I do programming, that there's a space to execute on that expertise. The unfortunate thing is that I am a lot of too many things. I mean, too many is a lens, but I find it difficult to naturally execute on a lot of the things that I can do. So, for example, like, I do art, but the thing is, my artistic process is very, like, it is hard to execute my artistic process when I'm distracted. So it is hard to stream it. And I found difficulty with that. Which is unfortunate. Ooh, time walk. Or stuff like design. I'm very... And basically what I'm trying to say is that I feel like it's difficult to do those things because I don't just do one thing. So, like, it takes a lot of energy and focus to, like, execute on things, because I need to be in so many different headspaces. Which is why I'm doing something like Design the Spire. I feel like it's something that I'm actually trying to leverage my expertise in some way, in a way that I think I can actually do within a streamable format. I think actually Sea-Dog mentioned something similar to this effect, where it's like, he's done voice acting before, but the problem is that, like, trying to make voice acting into some kind of, like, digestible content is, like, kind of hard, right? And particularly for me and, like, programming, it's like, normally I'm not the final, or I'm not supposed to be. I am on this project because... because don't worry about it. What am I trying to say? The point is that, like, it is difficult for me to execute on some of those things effectively in a streaming context, because for me it just, like, requires so much. And certainly right now, I don't know how it's going to be in the future, and, like, you know, I may still be streaming well into the future, hopefully. That's what I'm hoping. Is that, like, welcome back, by the way, Kraus. Is that, like, in the future maybe I'll have more mental space to do things like content that I would actually like to do. Because, for example, like, I wanted to make, like, more clip compilations and stuff, but, like clip compilations art, I think people responded very well to, like, me posting my art, which I was super happy about. Like, I enjoyed being able to post more art, and then, like, it just did really well. I was, like, super surprised, because I think previously I was, like, discouraged, I guess. Because my spreadability on Twitter was not super great. But when I was posting it to the community tab, it got a lot of interaction. So I appreciate a lot that you can look at my art and see value from it, I suppose. Or that people respond to it well. That's makes me feel good. But yeah, that's my problem. Is a lot of I feel like a lot of my artistic process is very, like, black boxed, because it's, like, hard for me to focus and, like, look at chat if I'm doing something artistic related. You have two options. See, you knowledge as a burden or as the opportunity to do something with all. It doesn't matter if it's unperfect. I'm also a code monkey and want to do a fan game this year. Oh, like there was a series or something, maybe. Yeah, which is again why I'm trying to. I want to see if I make more, like, mod the Spire related content, if that kind of takes off or not. I think people have responded well to Design the Spire, so that's cool. Oh, what was the thing I was talking about before? Yeah, I hope I can, like, do more projects and do more, like, content, I guess, when I have the time to do so, but I don't know. I think there's a decent amount of being concerned about the future, and there's a reasonable amount of being concerned about the future that I have, because, you know, like, I just don't know where I'm gonna be after tactician school, you know? Like, I'm already kind of struggling and busy with tactician school, like, it's hard to keep up. And then welcome Dash, welcome Rance. Oh, I think your joke got blocked, Rance. That's really funny. You should win more music video awards. Well, I see that's probably not gonna happen. I made a whole ass VTuber model for Dungeon Fighter, and then they fucking third placed my ass. Feels bad, man. Let's pull out that model now. Where is it? Where did I put you, Traveler? whenever it decides to load. Oh man, it's so cute. I really like this model. Just give it a second, I need to load it. Oh. It'll start working in a second. And I'll unhide it when it stops, or when it starts working. Third place, by the way. I really like this model. Yeah, this was for the Traveler fan art contest, and I was like, ain't no way I'm gonna do poorly, because look at this thing. This is an entire ass thing. What the heck did it lose to? People with better fundamentals than me. Because, like, you know, I don't mean to put the other artists down. Like, they, you know, they did very well as well. They made extremely cool looking Traveler art, but I kind of assumed that making a whole ass VTuber model would have, like, secured my spot. I have a feeling the reason why they didn't like it was because of this. It was because of the thighs. They got mad at the thighs. They were too jiggly. They were jealous. They were jealous that they couldn't include this degree of thigh physics on their actual Traveler. Does this work? I'm good. I'm making Charlotta from Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Oh yeah, I saw that game. It looked pretty cool. Extra firm jello. How much for a half head rig? I don't remember. It's on my site somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. Define half head, because I have a series of breakdowns. There's one for if you only want the head. Yeah, there's like shoulder. Yeah, shoulder up would basically be like where I'm standing right now. Yeah, half body is 700, I think. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. But also, like, if you're really interested, just like drop a DM, and I'm sure I can work something out. You know, I care more about having clients than being like, it's like I'm 90% certain, like, just between you and me, I'm 90% certain, like, every single person I have ever done like a meaningful commission for has like been at a discount. Mind you, I am working on a model right now, so there is that. But yeah, if I can make a recommendation, like if you were just looking into trying streaming and you just want to like experiment and you want like a character that represents you, like just do the shoulder up. Like it's like shoulder up at a discount is just like probably where it's at, you know what I mean? Oh shit. I can't block 21 damage. Yeah, it's normal and good to be a little worried about your future. It's definitely not set in stone. All I can say is that why try and make every day best you can take any opportunity you can. Oh, yeah. To, like, you know, try your best on a daily and go with that. I mean, this is fair. I have a model concept, like, from 3 years ago. Was a thing I showed her now that I remember. Yeah, and, you know, I did put some time in recently to to try and improve the fidelity of my artwork, which is why I was looking for projects to work on and why I am now working on a project, but, you know, just slide me a DM. No need to be shy. Do I want a momentum swipe? I kind of want another retrace. Or not retrace, rewrite. I definitely want another retrace. Not actually, but... Am I going to be picking many cards? I guess I could. You have Clip Studio art? What does that mean? Sure will. Sounds good, Rue. It was a not-so-horny Vox Akuma, but fuck it, we ball. I mean, hey. That's something. I find it funny how, like, this mouth is just not tuned to my settings at all. So, the opening just isn't as clear. Do I want this? How much do I care about Akabeko? Like, I could get a Seraphim Feathers, but I think we're scaling, so we're gonna just, like, do this. It's fine. But yeah, I think I'm in the state of completely normal being concerned about my future mode. Where, like, I think I'm decently comfortable living with, like, 4 walls, you know? It's like 4 walls and my computer, plus food. Oh, that didn't start at the start. I'm gonna back it up, because I like the intro. And if I do that for an extended period of time, then hopefully I'll be good. Did I ask the people who showed up what's going on with them in chat? Charlotta is your favorite character? She is very cute. She has a very big crown because she is very big. Her crown definitely says how big she is because her crown is very big. Oh. This kind of sucks. I'm like going into an elite fight after this. Do I take the Decade? I mean, I have a fairy in a bottle. And I could also just like meme blast the upcoming elite fight. If it's Book of Stabbing, I just die. New model and still plain as a table. Excuse me. That's rude as shit. How dare you insult Traveler like that? She may be flat, but she got hips. She got wiggly hips out to the sides. I'm personally a big fan. I love big booba waifus. You're the worst. Work's been stressful today. The situation got so bad supervisor had to apologize to me, which while it's good, doesn't make the day any less stressful. Nothing worse than getting accused of not doing your job. Or not doing a job you weren't even assigned to. Yeah, that's kind of shit. Basically all of which you have explained to me about your current working situation is just like, bro, come on, what the fuck? Hello? So we could high roll Blessing costing 0 here, so I'm gonna do it. Nope. Shit, no. No, the blessing is going to the bin. It's too bad. Yeah, it's unlucky, Rance. Definitely one of those, like, people could just not be shit. It's that simple, really. Just don't be shit. Alright. We probably got this in the bag. Hopefully. Oh shit, that's like 48 damage. I literally spoke too soon. Okay, that helps. I mean, that's the best I can do. We're not dead, though. We do have a fairy in the bottle, but it's definitely a little spooky there. Bye, Flare. See you next time. Alright, see you later, Dash. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you have a good one. Talking to Charlotta. Okay. 9 to 5 is really rough in general. Lots of corruption tends to happen when jobs' ceiling is lower, sadly. Yeah, that's too bad. I mean, there's still corruption even when the ceiling is high, but... we're gonna not worry about that. Oh, man. Well, I think we are attempting to take over the fight now, but... with my 8 stacks of inspiration, 9 stacks of inspiration. I am really happy with how Blessing turned out. It's very, like... it's not like, hey, here's 6 stacks of inspiration, which, like, definitely could have been the case. It's like, I could have gotten 6 stacks of inspiration and just, like, wombo blasted these people, but it's like, here's inspiration. Every turn. Until your opponents die. Why am I still here? By the way, Gold Mary again when? Well, unfortunately, we are never returning to that, but... I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll play 3 houses. Do like me some 3 houses gaming. So today I went digging and found a folder where he was hiding material. Oh, sorry. For me, yesterday we learned the guy I replaced had not logged a contract at all, so no one knew it existed, let alone was honoring it for the past year. So today I went digging and found a folder where he was hiding materials to disguise just how far behind he was. It was a huge mess. Fortunately, the boss knows I'm the messenger and detective. Nice. That's actually hilarious. Also, welcome back, Cesar. Thank you for the 13 months. I really appreciate that. Big poggers. Hey, Kreos, thank you for the 15 months. These are a thing. We love Best Knight in every skin. Thank you, that means a lot to me. Big appreciate. Book of Stabbing's probably going to do unfun things to me. Rewrite again. More booba could be better. So fucking rude. Unbelievable. See, look, here. Okay, so here's the thing. Listen. Alright, I gotta tell you. I gotta point something out. Listen. So if you zoom in, look, we're gonna zoom in, and I'm gonna put my chest well enough away from Rance's funny hand. But if you zoom in really far, you can see that there's a shadow, right? So there's like, you know, there's stuff, right? There's like the chest area, and there's a shadow where the chest is. And what that means, or what it's implying, is that there's volume. So there's volume here, which implies and means that there is like a degree, right, of booba, which I feel like you're not respecting. So you can shut up, stop being rude. I really do have a knack for tuning into streams at awkward times. Welcome, Shiki. Yes, sorry. Listen, you wouldn't need to show up at awkward times if people just stopped making fun of the booba on the models that I'm using. Yes, this is my Traveler model, which I made for a fan art contest. I unfortunately did not win the fan art contest. I was definitely pretty sad about it at the time, where I'm like, here is an entire VTuber model. And then it's like, cool. Cool VTuber model, bro. You're in 3rd place. Or like, not, and it wasn't even like 3rd place. Like, there was 1st place, and then there was like the top 3 runner-ups, and then there was like honorable mentions. And I was in honorable mentions. And I'm like, damn. Damn, you got me. What other toggles do I have? Do I have any toggles? I swear I had toggles. Oh, that's a toggle. Is it a toggle? Hey, we got a bow. I'm gonna now park myself over here so that this bow can obnoxiously be on the screen. Oh wait, I could do this. I could do the thing where I like stand where the character is. Amazing. I think the code is a little bit off while the bow is out, but... Damn, participation trophy, I'm dead. I know, right? I felt fucking slighted. It can mean more layers of clothing as well. No, it means there's booba. Archer has some booba. There's like some amount, you know. There's an amount there, okay? Can always do cutting board merch for fun. Oh, man. I mean, honestly, no, you know what I want to do? You know what I'd be, like, super interested in doing is, like, what's it called? The amount is stuffing and lines. God damn it. What I'd be really interested in doing, you know those car, what's it called? You know the car pillows or like airplane pillows where you can like be standing up and then, we're not saying like sitting down, and then it like kind of goes around your neck, right? And then like, and you know, right? So like think about that, right? But it's like an anime girl's thighs, and then you can like, you know, I think that'd be a really good merch idea. And you have to make it like very comfortable and high quality. Hey Flower, remember if everything fails, you can always extort Nijisanji. I bet they'll be desperate for VTuber talents in a couple years. Yeah, I'll go apply for Nijisanji again. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I definitely applied to Nijisanji. I think I was applying to the Luna generation. Like that was the generation that came out after the recruiting cycle. I dodged a bullet, clearly. I dodged a bullet. Millionaire idea, not gonna lie. I know, right? See, like, some people just want thigh pillows. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just, like, a normal human desire. Do I want to upgrade, remove cards? There's so many decisions. I feel like I don't want to fight another elite, and what I'm just going to do is... Are there any good upgrades? Nope. I'm going to just remove cards. I think I can remove blocks. Maybe attacks. The plus side about the high-level fight is high-level preparation for a fight, so many precast buff spells on ourselves. Oh, true. True, true, true. By the way, welcome, Lux. I don't think I said welcome. Welcome. Oh, what the? Huh? Nasu Matsuri. And their viewers just joined. Say hello. Hey! How's it going? How's your stream? I think this is the first time I have ever been officially rated. Also, wait. I should probably... Wait, hold on a second. This isn't my actual bottle, by the way. Damn it, you came in at the... Wait, hold on a second. Pause. 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 Wait, I know he disappeared, but pause. Hold. This isn't my model. Is it this one? Wait, I don't actually know which one it is. Is it this one? How's it going? Or are you streaming? Holy shit. Also, first of all, I don't know if I have an alert for that. Okay, pause, wait. Wait, will exist in all of 2.0 seconds. Okay, there we go. Welcome. Oh, shit, that's not wait. This one? No, not that one. This one? Hello. Welcome. I am a very say-so flag bearer person. How's it going? Eggplant raid. Wait, what the fuck? Hello? Eggplant raid? Why are we getting our eggplants out? I'm sorry. I don't think you would get a lot of success out of eggplanting to me. I'm sorry. I was streaming the Splatoon DLC. Oh, sick. YouTube doesn't have a raid alert as far as I know. Damn. That's unfortunate. Eggplant? Do I have... I don't have an... I'm sorry. This is the most I've got here. You can consider me holding your eggplant now. But true. I've never played Splatoon. What's the DLC for Splatoon? Out of curiosity. Is it like a thing? Oh, Nasu means eggplant in Japanese. True! True, I got it. So I am now holding a Nasu, I think. That's right. Right? Did I say it right? Is the pronunciation Nasu, Nesu, Naisu? But welcome. Yeah, I guess to clarify, we're playing a mod that I made for Slay the Spire on Ascension 20. I like losing, which is why we're doing this. So it's usually a PvP third-person shooter, but the DLC is a roguelike tower craft. Oh wait, that's cool as hell. Not. Yeah, so it is Nasu. Okay, got it. So I was saying it correctly. Feels good, man. You know, I really appreciate the amount of games that have been... I don't know. I think some people feel weird about it. But I think I appreciate a lot games being able to implement some kind of single-player or roguelike features into their games. Because it's fun. I don't know. Yeah, see, it's interesting because I was like, oh, I was reminded of this the other day too, because I was like, oh, I don't have a Switch. So I can't play things like Splatoon, but actually I do have a Switch. I remember the other day, did you know there's going to be an Ender Lily sequel? I'm really excited about that. And then my friend was like, oh, Ender Lily sequel, it's coming out on the Switch. And then I was like, no, I don't have a Switch, I can't play it. But I remembered that I was playing Fire Emblem for like a year until I stopped playing. Yeah, I forgot I had one. Well, we haven't played it in a while. So The barrier to entry is pretty steep for Splatoon. Gotta get a Switch, plus Switch Online, plus Splatoon, plus the DLC. Yeah, that's fair. I know that, you know, I don't really have any super hot takes or impressive commentary about about the amount to which video game companies break down their purchasing structure to get the most amount of money out of you. I think we all know what's going on with that, and I don't have much to say. I think we're gonna take a barrier here. But yeah. I mean, hey, it sounds cool. Should you tell the raid about the point of Design the Spire? Well, we're not playing Design the Spire right now, or we're just playing Slay the Spire. But yeah, we do a bit on Mondays usually where we play mods for Slay the Spire, and I talk about the design of things because, as I mentioned, this is a mod that I made. I have some degree of experience with game design, and I just like chat about mods, or I play through mods and then talk about the design of them. It is one of the things that I'm actually trying to. It is a very real series that I am trying to take seriously. Because up until this point, I have just been doing miscellaneous variety content and not sticking to literally anything. I don't know what I'm doing at this bonfire. I think there were no upgrades that I really cared about. I guess upgrading inspiration matters. Matters a little bit. That's cool, thank you. Yeah. Unfortunately, there isn't as much to say. These, normally, when I stream my own character, like Flagbearer, first of all, I'm bad at this game. And, like, damn, do I lose a lot. So, I feel like these streams they're usually more chill, kind of like Zatsu-like streams, where I focus half of my attention on the game, and then lose randomly to slimes. Not because I like slimes for any reason, or why I would purposefully lose to slimes. That's very silly. No person would willingly want to get captured by a slime for any reason, so we're gonna avoid talking about that. But yeah, these are normally pretty chill streams. I'm sorry I'm not doing anything more like very upfront and like, whoa, chat, look chat, I'm doing something very impressive right now, chat. We're just kind of like playing our character. Wonderful commentary. What else do you want me to say? I'm literally fighting. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. All right, listen. So you might think I'm weird, but look at this thing I'm fighting. It's got like 3 arms. It's got some like, you know, it's got some pinchy bitey parts. It's got like this little pulsating bulb on top of it. All I'm saying is that this thing is bigger than me. I don't think there's a problem with observing the qualities of that there are like little reachy vine things, and you know, like its mass is probably heavier than me, and right? It's cool, most of my streams are bad drawing, bad gaming, and chilling. True gamer. Well, thank you so much for rating. I'm gonna be honest, I was really confused because there was a pop-up and I was like, huh? Pop-ups don't happen on YouTube. What is happening? It's been a while. I think the last time I was rated by I think like literally like a 100k like live 2D animator or something, and I was like, what is happening? I'll let you fantasize about the tentacle monster gonna get so much. Well, yes, thank you for rating me again. I hope you have a good lunch, hope you had a good stream, and take care. So it could pin you against the wall without much trouble. Exactly. It would have no issues grabbing my appendages. Anyways. We are actually trying to beat this thing, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna not lose this fight, even if losing to it on purpose is funny. You know what? I just got a new idea. Okay, hear me out. So, like, in certain games... Sorry, my brain got activated. Also, apparently, we're just gonna have, like, triple time walk in our deck. That's pretty cool. There are certain gameplay styles where losing is beneficial for various reasons. And I think it'd be kind of interesting if you perhaps made a Slay the Spire mod where losing is beneficial to you. You know? I'm just saying, like, free market, right? I feel like it's there. Like, there have been a lot of games recently. Maybe that's just because that's what I've been getting recommended. Not that I would be getting recommended those for any reason, but, you know, I'm just saying that, like, I think it could do really well. Like, what happens when you lose to like, 3 cultists? Like, what's going on there, you know? Like, what's happening? This is stupid. This entire discussion is stupid, and I'm stupid. Oh, that sucks. We're like, wow, this is literally all of the days that I could ever get forever. That's funny. The Classic. The Classic, there are so many cards I could draw, but Cultist is going to make me draw 4 days. Unbelievable. There we go. The days of old Flash games where losing got you special loss screens. Those... Not that I would know for any reason, but those games are definitely not gone, as far as I am aware. You're welcome. You only need to be yourself. A bottom and submissive. Oh no. Clearly we need to do the Flagbearer 18+ patch. Available for download on our official website. I just stop opening my mouth. Let's heal. Since you watched Nintendo Direct, what did you think of Unicorn Overlord, the Vanillaware game? What? I actually did not watch Nintendo Direct. What happened in it? Nice. Turn 1 Blessing is very good. Should be taking over this fight in no time. Okie. But yeah, what happened in Nintendo, the current Nintendo Direct? Did they release or unveil anything about Metroid Prime? Did they? Did they tell me anything, my beloved Metroid Prime? Oh, that makes so much sense. So I'm assuming the Enter Lilies announcement was on the Nintendo Direct. That was because my friend told me, not because I watched it. Just for the record. I kept wondering why I was drawing 4 cards, and it is because I am keep getting time sickness. Let us... Ooh. Is it better to plant here or cast Inspiration? They are similar. Let's do this. Oh, nothing about Metroid Prime. You have a new Shin Megami Tensei 5 version. Oh. Oh, I see. Maybe I should play one of those games. I don't know. They're like long though, right? Don't need this time walk. Do I care about like 5 damage? I don't think so. That's when they revealed the new Ender Lilies, but... Oh yeah, okay, cool. There was a new Super Monkey Ball game, and the game I mentioned that looks like a really stylized Fire Emblem game. Oh? Check up the art for Lilith. It's one of the most cursed woods. Oh no! Do I go for 4 time walks? I feel like... How many time walks is too many time walks? Are we approaching critical mass on time walks? Runic Pyramid seems really good. We don't have an energy relic except for Art of War. So I kind of wonder if we're gonna Runic Pyramid and then get roasted by not having enough energy. But we do have Time Fissure, which could probably help us cast our Aura Blessings. And Retrace. Yeah, we'll be fine. If I can find the Suspend Gain Energy, that'd be really cool. Also, let me check this. So, Shin Megami Tensei 5 Lilith. Is that cursed? Is this cursed? Is this supposed to be cursed? I don't know if I understand. Is it weird that I'd smash? Like, what is... I don't understand. What's happening? She looks like she's gonna choke me with her snake, which is, like, totally cool. I'm totally down with that. I'm totally about it. Thropophobia? What is that? What, is it, like... on the legs? I don't know if I'm looking at the right one. Which one's the right one? I did not deserve this bonk. Hold on a second, wait. Wait a minute. No, do not tell me, hold on a second. So, I literally googled Shin Megami Tensei V, like Lilith, and then I got many images. I got many images of a half-naked woman with a snake around her. What do you want me to say? Like, you booba? Like, what do you want from me? This is just an attractive female. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. She's not really my type. Like, I think the hair's, like, not super what I'm into. But, like, what do you want me to say? Like, literally, what do you want me to say? It's just a naked woman. Like, what it's... Like... What do you want? Like, I'm not gonna go, like, awooga. Like, I don't think that's it. But, like, you know, it's just a demon woman. I don't know, man. Get off my back. I was gonna say, I guess I have low standards or something, but I don't know, man. I don't deserve this. How dare you? Ugh. God damn it. I was gone for a week, and the first thing you want to do is just splash me. I have no comments. Yeah, I don't know how I would be able to fuck this up, but I'm pretty sure there is some way I could fuck this up. Just splash, no foreplay. Yeah, see, that was deserved. Exactly. Exactly. Screw you, chat. Moderator's on my side this time. Nerds. We have to splash. He won't walk into the fountain without us. God damn it. Holy shit, I'm gonna have so many time walks in this deck. This is like literal, actual, factual, like lore correct Flaris. Just 5 time walks. This is lore accurate Flaris. That's crazy. It is a naked goddess of prostitution and carnal desire. Yeah, see, like, what do you... Exactly, Rue. Like, what... That's, like... What do you want me to say? That just seems good. That just seems like Smash. I don't know how anyone would go, like, ew. I mean, you know, people have different things, I guess, but... I am no stranger to Hordy. What do I do now? What? You were just thirsty, so I provided water. I didn't ask. I didn't want to be happy, I wanted to be thirsty. Oh my god, where are my attacks? She and the other one, the one with the hat, are Omega wood for me. Let me see. I wasn't super paying attention to the other ones. Yeah, the hat is definitely... I feel like the hat and the one on the right most are pretty wood. The one on the left is like I said for the other ones, this is just a naked woman. I don't know what to say. It's a woman. Oh my god, chat, it's a woman. It's time to react, war. I'm really jealous of other people's accents sometimes, or like the silly way they say things. So like I can copy some people, like Pixa. Pix is cute, but there's like one person who says woman like wombund. Guys, it's a woman, wombund. It's like I don't know how you make that noise with your mouth. That's very funny though. I don't think I have any weird ways of pronouncing things. I'm too literate. That's not what I meant to say with that, but yes, my literacy level is high. I need you to copy Moist Critical's tone 24/7. Alright guys, Moist Critical here. Today we're talking about the worst company on the face of the planet. We've got the literal poo-poo stinky diaper kind of stuff. Like they treat their employees like ass. And let me tell you, I know what ass looks like. If I've ever seen ass in my life, I know what that looks like. And damn, these guys are stinkers. Like absolute literal dumpster fire looking company. and their name is Niji Sanji. And please don't sue me, Niji Sanji. I love you guys totally 100%. Chimkin Pizza. Rate my moist critical impression out of 10. I really like when they go like, and these guys are like absolute stinkers. Like, I'm talking massive HD full spread stinkers. These guys are. You just need to put up an "I just woke up" voice, and you can be a pretty good imitator. Yeah, I think sometimes I don't really know what my morning voice sounds like, I guess. Like a little bit, kind of. Yeah, I have no idea how I could lose at this point, by the way. I definitely am going to lose. Like, I can feel it in my bones. This feels like a losing run. But, like I'm gonna get offered Seraphim form, and then I'm gonna take it, despite the fact that I don't need a Seraphim form. And that's what's gonna happen this run. But yeah, definitely one of Critical's speech patterns that I think is really funny is when he like he says something and then he like hyperbolizes it, and then sometimes he just hyperbolizes it again, and it's like, bro, I get it, like they stink. But it's like really funny. That's great. It's like, I'm gonna repeat it, and then I'm gonna repeat it again for the people in the back, and then I'm gonna repeat it again just for comedic effect. It's great. It's great. Like, and I'm talking absolute stinker dog water looking companies. Yeah, that's a good one. Absolute stinkers. This one. 7 out of 10, and yeah, he does that a lot. He's got the best dance moves. You know, it's funny. The one of my team members actually linked the like, yeah, let's go. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. That's what we like to see. In our team Discord, because one of the deliverables finally got done, or one of the features, I should say, finally got done, because it has been not done for a very long time. It's like, guys, it's finally done. Like, holy shit. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. We're gonna heal. I didn't realize there are so many elites on this side. It's not what I was looking for. My favorite thing about Moist is the amount of different things he does and gives his 100% to. Plus, Godslap legit is a good comic. Yeah, I can always appreciate that. I think there's a lot of people in like the content creator sphere who have like become successful, and then like what they want to do with their success is like do things with it. You know what I mean? Like they want to like produce stuff and make more things, and you know, I don't. This is just my read on it, and you know, you could say like reading people is like not like that's not a thing, you know. I can never. They could be horrible people for all I know. Who, whatever. But I think it's really interesting when people are like, okay, I made money, time to like spend that immediately on like making more cool shit. You know what I mean? It's like part of why I really appreciate Doki. Like Doki Bird. Because she has project brain, and I appreciate that. If I had $1 million to start a game studio, maybe I would, you know. Freeboard. Not the freeboard. Wait, I guess I can't do that. Technically, the stream is monetized. Does that mean I can't sing Freebird? I think people weren't really here for it, but I was talking about how I'm playing a cat bard in D&D. Who's kind of like a sarcastic asshole. Because one of my friends played a bard who was a sarcastic asshole, and then I felt like they didn't really like play into it enough because they were a little too timid. But I just like went full Haas, like kind of actually maybe a bit of a bad person degrees for this bard character, but we were planning our escape as like we were slaves to the drow was what the situation was. I think it's out of a module, or I'm pretty sure it was like out of a module or something. And during our escape, my character turns up, surprise round, and is just like, these idiots don't even know that we're escaping. That's hilarious. So I vicious mockery this guy. They start bleeding out their ears. Like I hit roll, like did damage. I think I rolled max damage too. And then over the course of the next sequence of turns, like literally the Freebird scene from the church just happens, where like not rotoscoped, but like dynamic cam just follows my character like doing the most stupid bullshit over the series of turns. One of which was, I think I rolled 5 attack rolls at combat, all of which hit, 2 of which were at disadvantage because like my hand crossbow was out of range. And my favorite one was like kind of the big bad evil guy. Was like they appeared a few turns into the combat as we were escaping, because naturally they would. And my one of the NPCs who's part of the scenario is like a gambling man, basically. Like they take bets, like that's their personality quirk. And like I was on my way out, I shot a guard, and then I shot the slime that was in the pool with drow poison. The slime was apparently not resistant to poison, which was very interesting for me to find out. Because the reason I was trying not to metagame. I know that slimes are normally resistant to poison. But what I was told by one of the other NPCs was drow poison can poison any natural being under the sun. Like under Lulth's underground or whatever. So my character just believed him, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'm gonna try shooting this slime with drow poison, and then it just worked. Like this ooze comes out of the water to attack one of my teammates, and then I was like, bang, shoot that thing with drow poison. It's now paralyzed and goes away. Like, okay, cool. And then, so the gambling guy, right? The big bad shows up. She's furious. We've sabotaged the camp. Like, the camp is in a mess. They're trying to tackle down these like wild brute people. I don't remember what their what race they are, but it's like a particular race of like what are they called? Like Wookiees, basically. She shows up and she's like, what is happening? Like, why are these people escaping? She's so mad. Gets to my initiative. I turn to the gambler guy and I'm like, 20 gold. 20 gold pieces. Right? So they looked at me and they were like, bet 20 gold pieces. I pull out my phone and I start playing Freebird on my phone. Like literally the Freebird meme. Like 1 minute clip of like that part of the Freebird meme. To roll my disadvantage roll because this person is out of range of a hand crossbow. Roll the 2 dice and I hit on like a 16. I think I rolled like 16 and then 13. on disadvantage. So double digits on both. So I hit her with drow poisoned crossbow bolt from outside of effective range. They reaction passive and say like, "Slave, what is your name?" So I say my name back at them, give them a wink, and then jump over, like do an athletics roll for my movement to jump over to the pool, because I'm a cat bard. I would have probably not enjoyed all of my fur being wet. But literally the sequence of like walk into combat, surprise round, make fun of someone, shoot 2 people, big bad shows up, I turn around at them, make a bet with the guy and go like, yo, 20 gold pieces, I can't trick shot her. Like shoot the big bad from out of effective range, jump over, do 70 backflips over this pool. Yeah, my athletics roll was like a dirty 20, I think, as well. Like, just the most insane sequence of rolls I think I've ever had in an RPG session. Because I play into it, right? Because I'm like, I'm gonna fail eventually, and then my character's gonna go like my character's eventually gonna fail the roll, and then I'm gonna be like, ah, well, I missed, whatever, right? But like, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, and like, I believe that pretty firmly for role-playing. Like, just try things, just roll, like do what you think your character would do in the moment. My character's a smug asshole, so they're gonna make a 20 gold piece bet with the gambler to try and hit the big bad, who's probably higher level than me and has a higher armor class than normal. Just make this stupid trick shot. All while Freebird is playing. So funny. Like, the stupidest sequence of events I've ever seen. Oh, man. I love how the bard can collapse people in on themselves like a black hole by just saying, mom gay. Yeah, the thing is, like, I think I'm a decently experienced role player, so, like, and I was kind of, I think, in character, so I definitely, like, actually said my vicious mockeries. I don't think I'm gonna do that every time, because it was, like, session 1. It's not... It's, like... There's a little bit more upfront role-playing, right? But yeah, we were in, the place where we were being kept in was, like, anti-magic. And I made it very clear to the people I was role-playing with that, like, my character is naturally casting Vicious Mockery because it's a cantrip, right? So anyone who has any proficiency in magic can tell, like, when I say something sarcastic insulting someone in the party, like Vicious Mockery is, like, almost going to happen as I am being sassy, and then it doesn't because we're in an anti-magic field. So it's not like I cast Vicious Mockery. It's like I say some shit-eating, like, Kusogaki bullshit. And then, like, Vicious Mockery doesn't happen only because we're in an anti-magic field. Like, I thought that was really funny. I'm really tempted to take this aura slow, but honestly, I think the only thing that's going to kill us at this point is, like, some bullshit draw, so I'm going to take the fairy in a bottle. Not gonna fight that. That's next level irony. What, this Vicious Mockery would work if only for the fact that we're not in an anti-magic field? I thought it was really funny. Yeah, it was very funny. This needs to be mentioned. The rule of cool doesn't need to be called to be used. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, right? Because I can accept when I roll bad. Like, that's not, you know, like, that's not a problem for me, right? It's just really funny when you're like, one of these rolls isn't gonna work. Like, I'm aware how, like, rolling with disadvantage is pretty bad. Like, I know. It's just really stupid because my character got away with these unholy rolls that just, like, should not have happened. So I thought it was really funny. Pretty bizarre game. There's another, I think, like, how do I say it? It's like when you put your character in a life and death situation, I like to imagine that the dice are the character's will to live, right? Where you go like, okay, well, if my character rolls bad, then unfortunately they did not decide to survive that day. But sometimes, like, like I was playing another game recently, and one of the NPCs that was basically not really under my control, but like attached to my character, they were like a civilian. I think basically like my character's girlfriend. There was reasons for that. Like it was a more roleplay centric game, so I gave myself a girlfriend. Hilarious, I know. Was getting attacked by like a monster effectively, and she with a normal human stat line rolled like 5 defenses because it's a opposed combat. And I just thought that was so funny. I was like, damn, my in-universe girlfriend really wants to not die. The sapling cried like, oh, where's Flare's? What? What do you mean, sapling? What are you talking about? What do you want about? Why did I time walk? What am I doing? Let's do it like this. So, you know, sometimes the dice just support your stupid, smug bullshit. That's all I'm saying. Very funny. That's time walk. Damn, new blessing is kind of cracked. Kind of silly. Just sit there and win. Do I take another blessing? That can't be correct. I know I have like 5 time walks, but another blessing is probably wrong. Haste is actually pretty good considering that I have Runic Pyramid, but I don't want the deck to get clogged. Okay, I think we're pretty clear on what we're going to be doing with this deck. We just need to like play it out. But yeah, that was my weekend, among other things. I played my Zedru Make People Suffer deck. That was also very fun. It's unfortunate because the thing that I assumed would happen happened, where the guys I play Magic with are half decent at the game, so I can't play Zedru like a troll. Actually, we did do one very silly game where what happened was I played a Wedding Ring, which I suppose for the people who do not play Magic, I can explain. So, Wedding Ring is when someone who has a wedding ring draws a card, the other person who has wedding ring will draw a card, and it's like limited to your turn, so it doesn't automatically go infinite or anything like that. But the purpose for me to play Wedding Ring in my deck is that I want to cast it, and then normally, like, you get the actual card Wedding Ring when you play it, and then you give someone else a copy. That's how, like, this both people draw kind of works, right? But what my deck is aiming to do is to give my copy of Wedding Ring to someone else. Because I think that's really funny. And then I can be like, wow, congratulations, you're both married now. And then I have nothing to do with it. Or I could copy Wedding Ring and then everybody at the table is married, which is also really funny. But what happened in this case was I Wedding Ringed the card draw deck to another person, and then I had a Smothering Tithe, which means that every time a card is drawn, unless the player who drew the card pays 2 colorless mana, I get a treasure, which gives me mana. And whenever the card draw deck drew a card, another opponent at the table would draw a card. So what happened was by the end of the card draw deck's turn, like, they won the game. Obviously, they were going to win the game, and they were, you know, they wanted to see how many treasures could be made at the table, which is very funny. There were 264, something like that, treasures at the table. And what was funnier was that I was able to... What I wanted to do was I wanted to spend 3 treasures. I made a Mr. Beast video, literally. Mr. Beast. I was making a Mr. Beast video, basically, where for every 3 treasures I got, I donated 1 treasure, because that was the mana cost to donate something. I donated 1 treasure to the golem deck over on the other side of the table. The result of which was, if you divide the amount of treasures that I had by 4, because it's I pay 3 and then give 1 treasure away, was you would end up with 69 tokens. So at the end of all of it, I gave away 69 treasure tokens for my Mr. Beast video, XD Lamau, 420 Blaze It. That is what happened. It was very funny. Aura XL is probably very good. I'm gonna take it. Let's upgrade Aura XL. Do it cost 0? I think I have to do that. Let's maybe upgrade a block card like this. Okay. High rolls are always funny. I remember one time with a cleric character, my guy tried to teach Big Bad the wonders of God. It took 4 rolls, and by luck I made him a legit believer. 4 times natural 20, the luckiest I've ever been. That's really funny. Yeah, because like, you get the first nat 20, right? To like roll persuasion or something. And it's like, okay, well, fine. The Big Bad will hear you out. You know, like, they'll listen to you for all of 2 seconds. Try convincing them again. And then you just roll like nat 20 off nat 20. Like, that's a lot of nat 20s. I didn't roll nearly that good, but I did roll well enough such that I could hit the targets that I was aiming for multiple times in a row. I kind of laughed and said, like, damn, I didn't know my bard was actually a rogue. But apparently they were, so that's cool. How am I going to resolve this blessing? I think it's best that I resolve it as soon as possible, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna bin all of that, we're gonna draw Blessing, and we're gonna cast Blessing. Nice. But yeah, if you nat 20 on your persuasion roll that many times in a row, it's like I guess you make a pretty convincing argument. Maybe I should just become a believer in God and just stop. I don't know why these things keep starting at somewhere in the middle, but it's probably fine. It's like, hey, sometimes it just works. I think there's definitely like there's something to be said about saying like, well, persuasion only really works on people who are like willing to hear you out, right? So there are definitely certain scenarios where like, listen, you could roll nat 20s like all day, every day, and unfortunately the Big Bad's just not going to listen to you because they're not going to. They were never going to. But I think that the way that it was handled in your scenario is also totally reasonable and very funny. So he's now spread the new faith to everyone, whether they like it or not. Yeah, that's another way that you could do it, where it's like, oh wow, that makes a whole lot of sense. And then they like interpret the teachings that you were telling them just like in the worst way possible. That'd be really funny. It's another way of doing it. Where it's like, yeah, they believe in God now. And also, they're gonna smite divine wrath down on the party because that's what they're intending on doing. Then you don't have to like miss the combat in that case. Maybe there's like a surprise round or something you can get on them. But they're still a horrible person. Exactly. That would be the bad ending. Certainly. Damn. Blessing go kind of wild. It's like what I want to draw is retrace with Blessing. I can just take 22, that's fine. We have all of our time walks, so we're just gonna plant and then time walk a bunch of times. Big Bad Evil God becomes like a crazy mega church pastor. Yeah, that'd be really funny. Social systems gamified are hard and usually bad, but I like a few I've tried. Common denominators are intimacies, giving defense buffs or debuffs to your base social AC, and a harder line of, no, I'll not do that, I'm assuming. Being suitably nebulous, but not always applicable. Yeah, I mean, for sure. I think it depends on, like, how you want to play the game. I certainly agree that it, like, you don't want, like, every single NPC that you run into just, like, fold to a persuasion check, right? But it depends on what kind of game you're playing, like, what you enjoy. With the acknowledgement that, obviously, it can get kind of boring if you just let it happen every time. I will say, I think the funniest thing about charisma-based characters is, this doesn't apply to everybody, is going to be my first disclaimer, but, you know, I would say that sometimes people like playing charisma-based characters because they aren't the most charismatic, I think. Like, I know one person in particular who I can think of where, like, they're kind of an asshole, I think, maybe. So it seems like the way that they leverage persuasion is kind of in a manipulative way, which is totally fine, but it just seems like they're trying to escape into the fantasy of this thing by giving themselves, like, a role that... Oh, I didn't have to time walk there. By giving them, like, a persuasion role, right? Whereas, like, sometimes people who are natural bards or talking people don't play bards and then end up needing to talk with the group anyways. Right? And then they're like, damn it, I don't have a charisma roll, though. But I need to talk on behalf of the party anyways. Shit. Which that has certainly happened for me before. Which is why I was interested in trying to play a charisma character. Because the other thing too is that I feel like needing to, like, not necessarily roleplay, but kind of, like, needing to be super engaged for a long period of time for an RPG can sometimes be draining for me. So I know in my last few RPGs I've been more of a background character. Like, I haven't wanted to be super involved in the party decision making or anything like that. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll play a more proactive social character, and that's been really funny. It's been funny. I mean, I don't even know if that RPG is going to continue. It was like kind of a one-shot, sort of. It took 2 sessions, but it was sort of supposed to be a major scenario, and then that's it. But it turned out okay. I gaslit one of the guards. It was very funny. I gatekept, gaslit, girl bossed a guard. Because the conversation basically went like, hey, guard person, come talk to me. And they were like, I'm not supposed to be talking to you. Like, what do you want? And I'm like, yeah, you're not supposed to be talking to me, which is why you're going to listen to what I'm going to tell you. Because by virtue of talking to me, you're already in deep shit. They were like, stop that. I don't like that. Like, why are you being so mean? Like, wow, you going out of your way to talk to a prisoner? What are the other guards gonna think? It'd be a shame if a rumor got spread about that. Anyways, the point is Catbard's not necessarily a good person. Did I remove things? I have so many frickin' time walks. I don't even know what to do here. How many blocks do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I can't reasonably remove a block. A 7? To remove Toka time walk. Let's do this. Last couple of RPG sessions, my table has been facing off against Bad Guy's Party, and I badmouthed my nemesis so much I felt bad about it. Oh no! That's really funny, though. I think Consuming Light is like a half-decent mana sink. Can't wait to get punished for that. Okay, we are getting double thrusted on turn 1. So, I think we're gonna end up time walking. I think it is time to time walk. Time walk. Jinso Fire. Fiba Waipa. Time walk, time walk. Time walk. Okay, we can play this blessing. Oh, I auto-recalled. That's very convenient. Time walk? Let's go do this. I think this works. Yeah, that works. Ugh, where are my plants? Plant card, please. Oh, inspiration works. I do find it funny whenever I have, like, +5 inspiration, and then I'm just like, that means I win, right? And I'm just looking at these numbers like, maybe? Maybe question mark? This is so much damage. What the fuck? All of my HP. We're almost there, though. Eventually, one of these days, I'm gonna grind enough, and we'll get there. Very soon. Very, very soon. There we go. Alrighty. Holy shit, Pillars of Light is probably insane in this deck. Oh my god. Here we go. Big heart fight. I want to play Blessing as soon as possible. That's a blessing. Problem being I need enough actual block for this turn. I certainly could have held command. It's time walk. Time walk again. Man, we're just gonna keep time walking, aren't we? To get all this garbage out of the way. Oh wait, I was like, yeah, leaving that on top seems fine, and then I didn't even remember what it was. Ah. It doesn't block enough. Oh shit. Is that fine though? This is 48. Or do we time walk? Draw some cards. Block. Okay. Garbage Flagbearer? No! Not the garbage. Did you say, were you meaning to say Ganbate? Ganbate. It's okay, your message was heard. Ah. See, I can't even do enough damage here, which is really funny. Because it has invulnerability. Good thing, I have 7 billion dexterity. Like, I feel like Blessing is doing what it is supposed to be doing. I mean, like, are you supposed to win if you have 14 turns of demon form? Like, probably, right? Nice. I feel like after you time walk 5 times and it's still that close, you know what I mean? Like, it seems fine. I think it's fine. Hey, big W. Alrighty. I think it's time to go. So, it's been about a week since we've done this, but I'm gonna say... I was gonna clap my hands, but I actually can't. It's not advisable for me to clap my hand. What I'm gonna say is thank you so much for watching, everybody. Thank you for being here. I said it kind of in the middle of the stream, but I'm very happy that I get to be Flaris on this stream. It means a lot to me. So, thank you very much, everybody, and I will see you all next time. So, bye-bye. Goodbye.